So
this is your favorite.
It is. Everyone's talking about the Jill Zarin episode.
They're still talking about it. It was weeks ago. Everyone cannot stop talking about this.
So the recap is Jill Zarin, who is an ex-housewife, went on the boat as a guest of the primary.
Yes.
And caused endless drama. My favorite, I think, was she only likes ice cubes of a certain shape.
Yes.
And she was demanding that she only wanted ice from this one particular ice maker because she liked the shape of it better.
Yes.
Now, and it was, people were outraged of her demands.
They came from Ms. Zarin.
Yes, so now you know her.
I know her. I feel, look, I haven't I could text her right now, but I feel that Jill, first of all, Jill's wonderful in the real world. Let me just tell you. I just feel that Jill knows how to make good TV. And, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I think this is such like a heightened version of herself. She's aware of like how people perceive her. And I think it was all in the interest of great TV. And we are still talking about her. Because Jill really is, yes, does she love Diet Coke? Yes. Does she pack Diet Coke in her suitcase when she goes to overseas to somewhere that doesn't have?
Yeah, you hope they don't explode.
Right, you hope they don't explode, but she does these things. She loves her Diet Coke. I personally prefer Diet Pepsi, but that's
leave now.
You like Diet? I like Diet Pepsi with a lime.
But now that's not just straight Diet Pepsi.
No, but I just like it better. I don't know why, but I'm fine with Diet Coke as well.
Yeah, I've always been a Diet Coke person.
Really?
Yeah. I'll do Diet Pepsi.
Do you like it with a lime or a lemon or anything?
Well, who doesn't?
Yeah.
You
squeeze that lime or lemon in there, it's delicious.
Yeah, when you're offered the wedge, you take it. I don't make a wedge at home.
No, at home I do none of this.
No, I go straight.
As little as you do, I do less.
Which is terrifying.
Yeah, it's not our strong suit.
No, it's not, and I'm comfortable with that.
Me too.
Okay, good.
We're like Monica Garcia. We're honest about the things that we don't do.
Exactly. Okay, but so Jill, first of all, yes. Jill knows how to make good TV.
Yeah.
I believe that she knew exactly what she was doing. She did what the producers were hoping she was going to do. But it doesn't seem like they warned the crew because they wanted the honest reactions from the crew. And there was not love lost between Jill and my beloved Frasier.
Right. I love my Jill. You love your Frasier. I have interviewed Frasier for my show, but you've actually, stayed in touch with Frasier.
I love him.
You love Frasier.
I do. He's great, and he's great fun.
Jill is great fun, too.
See, I would think those two would have bonded, but they didn't.
No.
Now, I've been, fortunately, knock on wood, on boats like this. It's also like a good hotel. Sometimes you open the drawer, and they have a whole buffet of products for you to use. If not, there's always like the little bit on the counter, which they have on the St. David. And you ask for something, and they always have it. She came off as incensed and that it was not good enough, that it wasn't already all laid out for her. I feel like, great hotels don't necessarily do that. I have never opened the drawer at the Four Seasons and found extra toiletries. No. You have all the stuff on the counter, and if you find anything there, it's the Q-tips or the little cotton swabs. And if you need anything, they get it for you, but they don't put toothpaste and this and that and the other.
No.
So A, I'd love to know what hotels she's staying at that she gets this kind of service. And B, come on, Jill. Seriously, it was like, first the ice cubes, then you didn't like how the bathroom was stocked or not
ice
stocked.
Cubes to me that to me is the biggest. Ice is ice.
No, it's not.
No? I actually have a friend who hates ice. She thinks it's the dirtiest thing in the world. She will not drink
That's very European.
Oh.
It's very European, no ice. And then, see, for me, always like I'll drink it out of the can. I'll drink it out of a glass with no ice. Ice cubes, always welcome. Best, crushed ice.
Oh, well, yeah. Crushed ice is nice.
You don't, I love Diet Coke with crushed ice. It's like a joy. It's like a happy treat.
The only thing I'm picky on, we should do a whole food podcast.
We should.
Too.
We can do all of this.
I never really care, but it's my drink. When I order, I get Belvedere straight up in a martini glass with a lime or lemon twist. Sometimes that drink, which you order just like that, they will bring, and I taste it, and I'm like, there is vermouth in here. I mean, I literally spell it out, and I'm like, I'm not that person, but I'm sending this drink back. I am convinced there's vermouth in here.
I do.
That's not the same
I
as
do
straight
Fresca vodka, so it's a whole much lower end situation.
There you go. But ruin my steak. Give me Diet Coke out of whatever you want. I don't care.
So then you told me that Jill had a prank pulled on her, by Barbie, who is one of the stews, who she tortured.
She tortured. So I'm sure they planned it. They're both in Florida, but it was really cute. So Barbie showed up at Jill's house and was like, I'm here. You're going to wait on me today. So Barbie was just in Jill's place being waited on by Jill and Gary and Allie. It was really funny.
And was it?
But you know what? Frasier did not make the same appearance. Granted, he's out there traveling the world.
By the way, they're already back at work.
Wow.
So...
They don't play around on Below Deck.
But again, a master franchise.
Aren't you excited? I finally want to talk about Below Deck.
I know.
I'm like,
this is
Jill was on it. We have to talk about this.
See, now, I've always wanted to go on Below Deck, but my group would be really boring. Like, we would be so, like, a bad episode, because all I want to do is sleep.
I hate boats. I get really, I know. Because I was saying, let's plan it. I don't like, I have a friend that once called me and she said, I've already applied, we're gonna go on this, and I'm like, and she never did, and I'm like, it's the boat thing. Like, if they did the same thing at a hotel, I would go, or like a destination island. I don't know. I hate boats. I'm not into this. Like that. I think that's why Below Deck doesn't appeal to me.
Probably.
I'm not into the yachty life. I'm not into being a guest on a chartered boat. I know it's crazy, right?
Yeah.
See how down to earth I am.
And one thing is, which also I just read about, was Captain Jason, who's like the hottie captain, apparently was getting propositioned by a lot of the women at BravoCon. So at BravoCon, supposedly, all these Bravo hotties came on to Captain Jason. There's a rumor that he may have made out with one. There's a rumor that he may have had dinner with one back in Florida. He's kind of saying, oh, it was all just fun. And a few of the women are like, we were texting and into each other.
Well, I know the rumor is apparently he had dinner with Adriana Zamora from Miami Housewives.
Yes.
I think I asked her about this when she was on my show, and there was the Lala thing, and like Luann threw her hat and I mean, people want Captain Jason. I mean...
He's good looking.
I don't mind a little Captain Jason.
No, who would?
I would take Captain Jason.
Oh, you whore.
I mean, he's cute.
Okay, we're going to pivot, though.
Okay, let's pivot.
Away from reality.
Let's do it.
Britney Spears.
Oh, man. There's a lot going on.
There is a lot going on in the Britney world. And it's, unfortunately, what people predicted when she got out of the conservatorship, it seems to be happening. It really started with the whole knife dancing and all these crazy videos she's posting, and people on the inside are coming out and saying, we're concerned.
Yeah, and it's like an ongoing thing. Now, I saw I don't know when this was, like 2 days ago, there was a doctor on TMZ.
Oh, I missed that.
Giving a report to Harvey Levin. Now, it's not her doctor, because then the actual other doctors came out and slammed this guy.
Yeah.
Who is this doctor that's weighing in? It's not even his patient, but he weighed in directly with Harvey to say, yeah, she's not well, and this is probably what's going on. Yeah, this is what people were, when it was Free Britney, this is what people were saying, like, you're enabling this, and it's not okay. And I read somewhere, I guess, so like her father, there was like a lawsuit. I think it's settled now.
Yes.
She just has to pay for his legal fees. And she doesn't owe her father any other money. And I mean, yeah, it seems to be. I saw she was laying down in some car avoiding the paparazzi the other day.
Well, and then she's apparently been traveling nonstop, and every month either going to Hawaii and taking a presidential suite, or going back and forth to the most amazing place that I'm dying